I was diagnosed 8 years ago. I was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, and then 4 years ago I was told I was misdiagnosed. I was happy for about a nanosecond, and then I was told because I had Lewy bodies instead. So I was misdiagnosed. And I do believe that there's a lot of people out there with Lewy bodies who have been misdiagnosed with Alzheimer's, because a lot of guys I speak to with Alzheimer's have hallucinations like I have. They have terrible dreams like that I have. They have night terrors like I have. It is an awful, awful disease. So obviously my connection is I have dementia, and I wanted to make sure that somebody with dementia led this campaign from the front. And we need more people, because there are so many people out there that can do what I can do. I know people who's had Alzheimer's for 20 years. I know people who's had Lewy bodies for 15 years. They're living a good life, but we're just not being given the chance. The Purple Angel was derived from need and necessity. There's a lot of organisations out there that's run by the government and things like that. But the Purple Angel, or the global Purple Angel, is run by the people. And it's run by people who have dementia, who are living with dementia, and carers that care for people with dementia 24/7. I mean, we have our experts around the country and around the world, but who better to ask than the actual people that's caring for them? And that's exactly what we did. At the Purple Angel, we've always said the two words we live by is inclusion and engagement. And if you include people with dementia, you engage with people with dementia, then they can live a long and happy life. Yes, we know that dementia is terminal, we know there's no cure, but just because they have a diagnosis of dementia doesn't mean that they've got to stop living. These guys have a story to tell. These guys have had a life. These guys have been sat on social clubs. They've been sat on chairman's boards. They've probably been managers themselves. Just because they have a diagnosis of dementia doesn't mean to say that all those memories are gone. What we've got to do is live in the moment. We've got to remind them of what they've done. Not what's ahead of the future, because that's uncertain, but remind them and include them in everything we do. Even when it gets to the stage when they go to a care home, they can still lay a table. They can still fold a napkin. They can still wash a plate. They don't have to sit in a chair for hours and hours watching the same daytime TV day in, day out. It's all about inclusion and engagement, and that's what we believe in the Global Purple Angel. There's so much hope out there, and there's so much out there, so much information now. 10 years ago, it was hardly spoken about this disease. 5 years ago, or 7 years ago, when we started campaigning, people kept telling us all about how bad it used to be. The last 12 months, all we've heard is, hasn't it changed? Isn't there so much better now? Isn't there so much information that there was no such thing as memory cafes when I was a little, memory clinics? We have them now. So don't lose heart and don't lose hope, because sometimes that's all we've got left is hope.